We're here with Cam McNamee, Coach Trot, and Anton Strelnikov. Coach, if you want to go ahead with your opening statement.
Yeah, I thought that was a good win for us. Obviously, kind of what I told the guys before the game, when you're down your head coach, which is obviously a massive voice, you have to lean on your foundation of the program, which is playing defense extremely hard and sharing the ball on offense, not turning it over. I thought we did that to a really high level. And it doesn't matter who's across the way. We got to just stick to Dartmouth basketball. We need Coach Mack to get healthy right away, but I thought the guys really rallied, kind of in his image there. Played really good, hard team basketball, and fortunate enough to come up with the win today.
Questions for Coach Trot?
Yes, Coach. It appeared today that the focus was on getting the best shot possible. A lot of points in the paint, obviously. I ended up with 64 of them, 64-8, but it seemed like, took less threes early and you were just trying to drive it home.
Yeah, just try to dominate the paint a little bit. I think that's where we had our advantage for sure. The guys showed some serious maturity because we got some dudes out on the perimeter who could really get their own. But our advantage was inside, and they shared the basketball. They took care of the basketball, which is a huge key for us, and just kind of took what the defense gave us. I mean, Elms played really, really hard and came out, really, really well, to be honest with you. And when we slowed down a little bit, we want to play fast, but when we slowed down to take advantage of what they were giving us, I thought that's when we started to see a lot of success.
Obviously strange back-to-back games, one way in a losing situation, now in a winning, but having had those back-to-back, sometimes you get sloppy when you play a weaker team. For the most part, I mean, the turnovers ended up with, you had 28 assists and 9 turnovers, but pretty much a clean game, and by staying with offensively with the play pattern, it worked out well.
Yeah, no, I think, taking care of the ball is one of our major keys. And like I said, it doesn't matter who we play against. We want to take care of the ball at a really high level because we got some dudes on this team who can make some things happen with the basketball, especially when they trust their teammates. So you don't want to give away empty possessions. We got killed in the glass and in the paint against Florida, obviously defending national champions and guys that were really big. So we saw the advantage against Elms to do a similar, have a similar game plan. And I thought the guys executed at a really high level.
Today, as the game went along, Cam ended up in double figures, but he also was dishing early and helped the offense move.
Yeah, no, I think he's really coming into his own. He's putting the time in off the court as well. I know he had really high expectations heading into a sophomore season. He's a dude. He's a hooper, right? And so as long as the confidence is high and he's doing what he needs to do defensively, we're going to let him rock offensively, and you're starting to see some really big games and some of that stuff come to fruition. But he's a heck of a shooter, a good basketball player, and he's a great teammate. So the guys rally behind him when he does well as well. So it's always it's a win-win for us.
The dude was something else down in Florida.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Moving along and talking about Anton, high scorer today. He came to play.
Yeah, no, I mean, Anton is a heck of a player, especially down low. He gets buckets whenever he wants to, one-on-one in the post, and he kind of showed that today, which was great. The thing that I really appreciate about Anton is that he stays working. He clearly loves the game of basketball. He's always in the gym, getting up shots or trying to get some extra conditioning. And our scout team / white team, the non-starters, they challenge our guys every single day in practice, and you just never know when your number is going to get called. As a coach, I never know when my number is going to get called, and it did today. Both of our numbers got called, and I thought Anton performed really, really well. And again, another guy where it shows how close and how tight-knit our team is. They rallied behind him. They love seeing his success, so that was awesome to see.
Speaking of all that, now we move on to league play. And the way I see it, I mean, different people look at things different ways, but you got 2 big road games to start it all off with. And, splitting these 2 would certainly put you in good stead. The schedule didn't do you any favors early in the season, playing those 2 road games right away.
Yeah, I mean, we have some adversity, and we talk about it as a team all the time. It's kind of a little inside joke. We want more adversity, more of that, right? And so we start on the road with 2 very quality opponents, and everything is dialed up to 10 during Ivy League play. So it's a great opportunity for us to set the tone and kind of write our own script. It's a blank slate, so we're really excited about that. Harvard's obviously a really good team, and there's a couple of things that makes it interesting. First day of classes for us on a Monday, and it's a day trip. But our guys relish in those moments, and they love that. So I'm really excited to see what they got.
How'd you feel in the main seat?
It was good, man. I had some nerves a little bit before the game, but again, Coach Mack does an unbelievable job preparing our guys, but he prepares the coaching staff as well. So just slid right into that seat. Hopefully, just for one game. Hopefully, we get him back. But the foundation is set. We're a player-led team, so I let these guys kind of lead and do their own thing, and I was just there along for the ride. But it's definitely kudos and compliments to Coach Mack and how he's built this thing from the ground up, and the level that we're playing at right now is all for him.
All right, questions for the student athletes?
Certainly. Cam, today you were in a situation, obviously, that you came as a starter, and you obviously, coming off the game you had in Florida, that kind of made sense anyways, even if you weren't short-handed. Talk a little bit about the confidence you've possibly gained in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think I've just been trying to stay consistent in the gym, and then for now, yeah, with the games, definitely Florida's helped my confidence a little bit. But yeah, I think just my teammates getting me open, getting me the right plays. They always tell me, keep shooting, keep making the right play. So they give me confidence too. Same with the coaches. So it's been something we've been working on the whole season, and I'm glad that going into Ivy League play that my confidence is high.
When you look at your numbers from today and look at 2 for 7 from three-point land, if you saw the Florida game, you almost wouldn't believe that. Talk a little bit about it. Maybe with the intensity in Florida, it makes you focus more?
Yeah, I think I'm always trying to be focused. I think today just some of the shots didn't fall, but like my coaches and teammates always tell me just keep shooting. So and that's what I did today. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about Anton's game. And
oh yeah.
I got to tell you, one of the things that I felt best about today was you look over at that bench, and when Anton was doing his thing, the bench was out of control. They were up and down.
Yeah. To the fans, everybody watching, they might be surprised by it, but like Trot said, we see him working every day. He's putting in extra reps, doing extra conditioning, and he does this in practice all the time. So it's not strange to us, but it was awesome to see him today go out and hoop. Anytime I see him open in the paint, I'm gonna try to throw him the ball because I know he's probably gonna get a bucket. So it was awesome to see him hoop today, man. He was cooking for sure.
You bided your time waiting for playing time, and now you're getting it. Talk a little bit about what teammates maybe helped you the most get ready as you had to have patience to get to this point as a sophomore, and what success they've helped you build.
Yeah, definitely the upperclassmen. I think our captains, BMD, Jackson Monroe, Jay Will, they all have helped me a lot, always building my confidence. And obviously Jay Will wasn't here today, but they're great leaders. They're some of the best leaders I've probably ever played with, so it makes it easy just to step on the court and have confidence when my name is called, just knowing that those guys have my back. So.
Anton, what was the mindset going in today? Obviously an opportunity that you haven't had before, and talk a little bit about what was going through your head.
Yeah, of course. What Coach said, always be ready. You never know when your number's going to be called. Just the main part was just always staying ready. When I heard my number get called, I had the trust from all the coaches, my fellow teammates, the bench. They all trusted me. They were all cheering me on from the sideline and in game. So I think that was a big drive into my performance today, is just all the support I had from the coaching staff and players.
It started off strong and it kept going strong. 16 points, high score. Have you taken it all in yet?
It's still kind of surreal to me. It's kind of crazy, you never know when this opportunity comes around, so it's kind of all settling in, but I'm so thankful for all my players and coaches for helping me get here.
You watch other people waiting by their time, and as Coach said, you just keep working. Talk a little bit about what you think about as you get to practice, and how difficult is being patient to wait your turn.
It's really hard, but it's been a kind of hard year, but I've had all the support from coaches, players. I've had some talks with the coaches and players as well that keep me going, and I think, you never know when my number's going to be called again, but just always staying ready, putting in that same amount of work, if not more, still bringing that same intensity in practice, so when my number is called again, I'm ready.
Why Dartmouth? And talk about, the way you feel about being a member of the Big Green today.
I love being part of the Big Green, man. It honestly feels like family. Ever since I visited here, everyone was so supportive of me, so kind to me. I felt right away like this was home, and it clearly shows, and I love everyone on this team and staff.
Anton, one question for you. So a big message after the Florida game was you never know when your moment is going to come, and you need to be ready for it, right? Yeah. Knowing that you might have gotten the possibility to play in today's game, what was kind of your mindset heading into today? And when you had the moment, only 10 minutes of play with 16 points, how did you feel when the final whistle was called?
Just making the most of every opportunity. Just waiting, knowing that I might have a chance today to get in. Just take the most of it, and I feel like I did that, and it's just a surreal feeling, and I'm so thankful for everyone that helped me get here, and the bench cheering me on, keeping me going through the whole game, making sure I stay hot, and I'm so grateful to you guys.
Walk me through your emotions when you scored your first points in the game and the bench kind of just erupted. Can you walk me through what you were feeling?
I was obviously really nervous. I knew once I caught the ball, had a little spin to the baseline. I knew it was that's a shot I practice almost every day. I hit in practice every day, so making that and then just looking over the bench and seeing everyone support me, cheering for me, it was just such an amazing feeling, and so thankful for them.
Perfect. And then one question for Cam. Cam, so obviously we've said it a bunch today. You had an insane game against the defending national champions. You had your career high in points. Obviously that does something for your confidence, like Bill said. Can you just talk about your mindset going into today's game? And obviously your performance was just as well. Can you just talk about your mindset going in?
Yeah, I try to approach every game the same warm-up, same routine, everything. But obviously, having a good game like that definitely helps my confidence a little bit. So, and knowing Jay Will's down, I just want to go in the game and just play with that same confidence, be ready to shoot, be ready to make the right plays, and play within our offense and just keep it simple. That's what we always say, make the simple play. So that's what I try to do today.